Hey guys, welcome to another Nightmare Cup PvP video, going against Aimon Chico 12 from the International PvP Discord. Leading with Alolan Raichu, brings in Poliwrath. This is a fantastic matchup for us, so we're just going to try and get to a Thunder Punch before they switch out. And, oh, a Power Up Punch already. I didn't realise how quick it charged up, but there you go. We can tank it, get off our Thunder Punch. And switches out into Bronzong. This might still be able to, yeah, it still does a little bit, so it's alright. Get to another Thunder Punch. We're going to charge up to Wild Charge before we get off the Thunder Punch. Try and bait a shield. And we successfully bait the shield. Try to get to another Thunder Punch, and we do. So this is all before Bronzong's gotten off a charge move, so we'll presumably see that soon. Yep, and here it is. So we'll let our Alolan Raichu go down. Flash Cannon. And we'll just bring in our Drapion to quickly finish off the Bronzong. Alolan Muck, this is an alright matchup for us, so we'll just start tearing away, get off this Aqua Tail. So yeah, we don't have Infestation on our Drapion, so it doesn't charge up energy as fast, but it does get a whole lot more damage onto those Psychic types. Acid Spray, so our defense goes down, and switches into Poliwrath. Okay, so it's a little 1-2 action. So we shield this up, because we don't want to take the powered up damage from Poliwrath, and we switch into our Toxicroak. And try to get to the Mud Bomb, but didn't get there quick enough, so we shield up. And Ice Punch. At this point we can probably finish off with quick moves. And yep, we can. So we've got a Mud Bomb ready. Get it off onto the Alolan Muck. This is a really good matchup for us. Burn the shield. And it's got no shields left. So once we get to this Mud Bomb, this should be good game. Yep, and down goes Alolan Muck. So good game. Alolan Raichu lead is definitely a very nice little bonus, because lots of people are using Poliwrath now. I feel like it's Kiang that popularized that, but I mean it catches them pretty well. They might not lead with Poliwrath if they know that you've got Alolan Raichu on your team, so in a tournament style when you've shown each other your team of 6, you might not, they probably won't bring in Poliwrath because Alolan Raichu is a pretty common lead, so they might bring in something else. So starting with Alolan Raichu again, and Toxicroak. So Toxicroak can do a whole lot to us with the Mud Bombs, so we need to avoid those at all costs. We're going to charge up a little bit of energy, charge up to the Wild Charge, but here's our first Mud Bomb, so we have to shield that up. And we've just charged up a whole lot of energy here. So we're going to get off a Wild Charge, hoping that they think it's a shield bait, but they do shield, get off a Thunder Punch to follow up. And burns the second shield. So this is another Mud Bomb, so we're just going to let this go through. We'll keep the shield advantage. Send in our Toxicroak, so we'll be able to shield their first Mud Bomb and get rid of this Toxicroak. So we shield up, protect our Toxicroak, and we'll be able to finish with quick moves, and so we'll have energy ready to go. So get off this Mud Bomb onto Xatu, uncharged. So, as I've said before, I like to get the Mud Bomb off straight away in case they bring a Psychic user, get a little bit of a buffer. So we've got Drapion versus Alolan Raticate now, so this isn't a great matchup for us, just because Alolan Raticate is so tanky. It's not like Alolan Raticate's doing heaps to us, but doing more to us than we're doing to it. So Hyper Beam, that'll destroy us. And into Toxicroak, which is a good matchup, so we're hoping to finish off with quick moves, and we do. So we've got Mud Bomb ready for the Xatu. So this isn't a great matchup for us, but because Xatu's on such low health, we're hoping we might be able to clutch it, get another Mud Bomb. Not quite. So we had the Mud Bomb ready, Xatu lives on with 1 HP. So another good game. Toxicroak's definitely my preferred fighting type, although in fairness I haven't done too much testing with Hitmonchan, who was my previous MVP. So anyway, we're going to switch up into that Hitmonchan, test him out a little bit more, bring Drapion into the lead spot, actually. So, still leading with the Alolan Raichu, lead of the day. See what he brings in. Xatu, so this is a good matchup for us, because we can get off that electric damage. And try to get off this, and switches out into Skuntank. Okay, so this isn't actually a terrible matchup for us. We're just going to get off this Thunder Punch and try to bait a shield, and then switch out into our Hitmonchan. Oops. Don't know what we did there. Got a little thing on the left now. Anyway, Flamethrower does a pretty fair chunk to us, but we should be able to finish off Skuntank. And we've got a Thunder Punch ready. Hoping that Xatu gets brought in. Toxicroak, alright. So it does a tiny little chunk. Some damage is better than no damage. Alolan Raichu and Drapion aren't great matchups against Toxicroak, but we've got this Thunder Punch ready. Burns the second shield. First shield? Anyway, get another Thunder Punch off. Yes, so now there's the second shield. So we've still got 2 shields to burn, so we burn this first one, because we don't want to bring in Drapion against the Toxicroak, because that is a worse matchup. Try to get it with Thunder Punch, but not so lucky. So in comes Drapion, probably going to get off a Mud Bomb, so we'll have to shield that up to protect our Drapion. Finish off Toxicroak. And he's just got Xatu left, which Drapion can tear through with that Dark Quick Move. And we get off his Aqua Tail just for style points. And down goes Xatu. So another good game. Really liking the Nightmare Cup now. I wasn't so into it at the start. Maybe that's just because I wasn't too well versed in it. Yeah, as things have gone on, once I've got a little bit more of a handle on it, it's definitely... I appreciate the more basic Paper, Scissors, Rock that's going on in the same month as Regionals. So obviously a lot of people are putting a lot of time, resources, study into Regionals as opposed to the Nightmare Cup. So I think making it a little more basic is also a good move. So leading with Spiritomb, he brings in Crawdaunt. Okay, so Dark types are pretty much going to wall us. So that isn't great, but we're pretty much trading damage at the moment. Get off these Ominous Winds, but not before they get their charge move. Not sure what it is. Night Slash, okay. So that actually does heaps to us. I didn't expect it to do so much. But there you go. Get off the Ominous Winds, burn us the shield. And we're thinking about switching out and protecting the energy, but decided against it. Not switch lock ourselves. So bring in Toxicroak and finish off that Crawdaunt, but not before they switch out into Hitmonchan. Get off this Mud Bomb. Does a nice little chunk to Hitmonchan. They'll get off a charge move probably. Yep, so we'll have to shield it up to protect our Toxicroak. Thunder Punch. And down goes Hitmonchan. Almost got a Mud Bomb. Toxicroak. So this is a good matchup for us. Although we are down health, we are up energy. So there's a shield. We switch into Xatu. Just chip away. We'll let this come through. Sludge Bomb. I was not expecting that at all. I should really be counting moves. But that's alright. Get off the Aerial Ace. Finishes off Toxicroak. And he's just got Crawdaunt in the back with low health. Hoping that Toxicroak can do it. But he had the charge move ready. We had the shield still in the back. So Night Slash. And we'll be able to finish off with quick moves. So another good game. Toxicroak with the clutch there. Toxicroak is really helping me out. I really love Toxicroak in the Nightmare Cup. He's basically just the perfect Dark Slayer, in my opinion. The other fighting types can tear through Dark types, but not as well as Toxicroak can with the Mud Bombs. And Mud Bombs just spam so hard. It's just a revolving door of Mud Bombs constantly heading their way. So see what he brings in. Leading with Toxicroak, brings in Alolan Marks. This is a fantastic matchup for us. So expecting the quick switch into Chimecho. Okay, so we'll have to get out of there straight away. Into our Drapion with the Dark Quick Move to tear through Chimecho. Do get off a charge move. We're just going to let that come through. Don't think it'll... Shadow Ball. Okay. Doesn't do a whole lot to us. And finish off Chimecho with quick moves. So we've got Aqua Tail ready. Get it off onto whatever brings in. Toxicroak. Alright. So this isn't a great matchup for us, but at least the Aqua Tail does a little bit of damage. And we probably won't be able to get to another one before we fall. But we do! Just before we die. Get off the Aqua Tail. And burn a shield. That's pretty nice. So we can bring in our Toxicroak. He's got energy stored up. Get off the Mud Bomb before they can. And burn the second shield. And we've got a Mud Bomb coming our way, so we shield that up. And try to finish with quick moves, but they get off on another Mud Bomb, so we shield that up. Protect our Toxicroak. We know we can finish with one more quick move. And we've got a Mud Bomb ready for to get whatever gets brought in. Alolan Mark, forgot about that. This is a really good matchup for us. That Mud Bomb does a whole lot. Hoping to finish off before get off a charge move. And we almost get off that Mud Bomb, but just not quite. And Alolan Raichu almost finishes it off. Hoping this is like an Acid Spray. Dark Pulse. Wow, that finishes it off. And Alolan Muck wins that game. Man, good game. I was not expecting that. So thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Especially that subscribe one. See you in the next video.